Hi, my name is Sarah. You can find this tutorial and others on cutoutandkeep.net, or you can follow me on my blog at theaftercraft.blogspot.com. Today I'm going to teach you how to make Tsumami Kanzashi flowers, this particular variation. And what you're going to need is some basic supplies: scissors, a pen, some fabric, needle and thread, some embellishments for the middle. Today I'm going to be using these cute little guys. But you can be pretty creative and use anything from bobble caps to novelty buttons to just regular buttons. And also a template. I'm going to be using a mason jar lid, but again, if you don't have anything like this around, you can use tape rolls or sour cream lids or tea tins, CDs if you want to make a bigger one. The general way to figure out how big your flower is going to be is the size of your template is going to be the size of your flower. So I'm going to be using this one. This is about 3.5 inches wide. And for the bigger flowers, I like to use about 10 to 12 petals, so 10 to 12 of these. So trace and cut out 10 to 12. I've already done that. And once you get your piece, what you're going to do is you've got your good side and your bad side. You're going to take it, and you're going to fold it in half. You can do this normally on a table. And again, this is where the starch really helps for me. I like to use my fingernail and make sure that it's really nice and flat. You can also iron it. That can help. So in half, and we're going to do it in half again. Now, I like to find the middle. I normally find the center here, kind of pinch it. Okay, so I'm going to pinch that middle. I'm going to grab the two sides and meet it. And grab those two sides and bring it up. You can also just kind of pinch that a bit. Of course it falls apart this time. Let's try this again. In half. In half again. Find your middle on the rounded edge. Bring up the side to meet. Bring the other side up to meet. Get a bit of a tuck. There you go. Okay. Now you're going to want to take a pin. Just drive it through to hold it. You've got a whole bunch already. I'm going to do that one more time because that one's a bit messy. So again, you're going to take your piece, fold it in half, fold it in half again. Okay. Again, imaginary line. You want to kind of find the middle. I just poke it up. You're going to fold one side like that, and fold the other side like that. On the cutoutandkeep.net tutorial, I've got pictures. It's a bit slower if that's going to help you. Okay. So the next step is you're going to grab your needle and thread. I like to use a stronger one. This is quilting waxed extra strong. I also find that top stitching thread, you can normally find that in most craft stores or sewing shops, works. It's just so, well, I'll explain. When you get to the part where you got to tie a knot, it just really helps to have extra strong thread. Okay, so now, once you have them all ready, you're going to take the base of it there, about 1/8 of an inch down. We're going to push it through without puncturing yourself, hopefully successfully. Okay. And you're going to do this to all 10 of them, being careful that you make sure that they're all the right side up, because that sometimes it's a bit of a downer when you string them all up and one's upside down. So pay particular attention to that. I'm just using 100% quilter's cotton today. You can use all sorts of different material for this. I've used everything from pleather to, well, traditionally they're made out of silk, or you can use denim, whatever you got around the house. Any sorts of plastics, anything that's got a really nice crispness is going to give you a really neat flower. The pleather flower worked out really neat. Definitely something that you can put on a bag or wear on your jacket. You can do anything from put these onto a necklace, earrings, you can do garlands with them, hats, all sorts of things. Okay, got 2 more to go. I also find the thimble really helps when you're doing this. I'm going quite fast, just because sometimes fabric, especially batik fabrics, you'll find are really tight weave, so you'll want to use an extra sharp needle for batik fabrics when you go through them, and you'll definitely need a thimble for that. Okay, so now we've got them all on the string. We're going to have a nice tail on both sides, and get them all down, go in one direction-ish. Okay, like so. Okay, what you're going to do is we're just going to tie it in a knot, and I'm going to do a surgeon's knot. Surgeon's knot is doing the regular, right, over and under once, and then coming through twice. What this does is it helps that knot not slip. So when you pull it tight, see, it doesn't come out. I'm going to do another one of those, and that's going to secure it. And you want to do it fairly tight, not tight enough that you can't move the petals, because if you pull it really, really tight, you're not going to be able to adjust them. It's going to make the flower bunch up. So you can see there is a bit of room to breathe here. Okay, once you've got a good knot, make sure it's good and tight. This is where it all can go wrong. So make sure that your knot is tight so it doesn't come undone, or else you're going to have to rethread it. That's never fun. Snip. Okay, just kind of adjust everything. Okay, you can use a nice flat surface, whatever you'd like. So now you can see that our flower is starting to take shape. What I like to do now is I like to put on the back, and for me, I like to use a piece of felt and a piece of fabric to match the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my flower and I'm going to put all sorts of glue all around. Some people like to sew it, but I don't have patience for stuff like that. Whoop. Okay. Also putting on the back, hot, is going to help it, crafting error, there we go. It's going to help it so the petals are going to stay pretty stable now. Okay? And what I'm going to do today with these guys, okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip them down. At this point as well, if you want to just put your bottle cap on, I like to put a bit of felt in there and a bit of glue, and then put it on. But you can fiddle about, be crafty. Squish those in, put some glue into the middle. And just kind of jam her in. Okay. Okay. And for the back, at this point, I'm going to use one of these pins, and I'll just open it up really quick. Or not so quick, because it's stuck. Always on camera, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to glue the back. Put her on. Okay. And then put on some more glue. Get right to the edges. And this is where I'm going to put on my fabric. Okay. And there you have it. Here's your Tsumami Kanzashi pin. Finished. Thanks for watching.